Hey everybody, a very happy new year. Let's talk about building ourselves in 2024. No more boring resolution. Let's unleash our potential and become the best version of ourselves. This year is about leveling up your personality, your profile, your skills, and reaching your full potential. We also have a very special guest in this episode, so stay tuned. Let's talk about building your personality first because I think it's the most important one. Your personality is your unique blend of quirks, strengths, weaknesses, passions, and perspectives. So, the first tip that I have for you is explore. Try new things, fail at things, and just try to experiment. Try out a new cafe, try out a new workout, try out a new skill, and just see where that takes you. Because when you are exploring, I'm telling you, you will genuinely have fun. The second reminder that I have for you is try to be as authentic as possible. Whether you are the life of the party or whether you're just somebody who likes to sit in the corner, own it, own yourself, and that will make you so much more radiant. And thirdly, remember that confidence is the key. So when you're trying something new, people will make fun of you, people will call you out, people will tell you, people will try to bring you down because that is what people do. So the people who bring you down are the ones who know that they can't do this, so they're just trying to bring you down. Don't listen to them. Confidence is the key, and just let your personality shine through. Be confident, be authentic, and just do what you want to do. Secondly, we're going to talk about building your profile. Now, this profile can be divided into online and offline. So, in the offline world, make sure that your profile is also about the connections. So, meet new people and have stronger bonds with the people that you genuinely love. And keep your environment clean, keep your surroundings healthy, and form relationships that serve your purpose, that bring your energy up, and that are genuinely positive. Since we live in the digital world, make sure that your online personality reflects your best self. So create a killer resume, build a portfolio, and network like a pro. And once again, I'm telling you, the more you do this, the better you'll get. All of these skills are like a muscle. The more you practice, the better you are. Of course, don't forget your real world profile. So volunteer as much as you can, participate in events, and make meaningful connections. So remember one thing, your reputation follows you. So build one that you're proud of. I was so glad to meet a guest who has built his profile like an expert. He is a professor at Masters Union. He studied from Oxford University, and he's just doing some amazing work in general. And even though he's a millennial, if you look at his skills, they're amazing. He's good at work, he's good at education, and he has some great dancing skills. So let's hear what Shashank has to say on building your profile and skills.
Before we get into the profile building part, I think what we need to understand is the education system in India. What we need to do is we need to get to the foundation first and the basics. And we really need to understand what is the difference between the education system in India versus the education system abroad. Basically, in our education system, you are a number. Things are very different abroad. In the US system, in even the British system, you're not a number. You are somebody. Vamika is a person. Shashank is a person, right? And for them, what your GMAT score is, what your SAT score is, that's one part of the pie. The rest, 60%, 60 to 70% is about who you are, right? So there they need to see, okay, is Shashank a leader? Is Vamika a leader? What is Vamika doing outside her school? Does she play a sport? Does she do community service? Is she good in drama? Is she good in debates? What ticks Vamika? What ticks Shashank? And what they're really looking for is they're looking for leaders. They're looking for people who have depth. Now, if you look around the world, what do leaders do? They try multiple things, and what they really like, what they're really passionate, they'll go into. So that's what they want to see. They don't want to see people trying a bit of taekwondo here, and then they're jumping into community service, did that for a couple of months, and they're learning chess for 2 months, and then they're learning volleyball and just going around. And so they don't want quitters. They want people to go after a craft and go. And that's what leaders are about. It's important that you follow your passion. I like to have a caveat here. There are lots of people who say that, hey, community service, great. I actually have, my auntie who's actually working in a nonprofit. She owns the nonprofit. She's a founder. And I could get that certificate that I've worked with her for and get that 2-year experience letter from my auntie. that I've done community work. Please do not do that. That's like the worst thing you can do for two reasons. One, when you actually do community service for 2 years, it's going to change you as a person. Two, when you actually have done that community service, you'll have a lot of interesting insights that you can share with the admissions committee. You can put in your essays and that will shine through. That will also build who you are. So third point is it will actually also build your personality, and you don't know how it might change you and your career down. And fourth, it's actually just wrong cheating, right? So karma will catch up if you just like plain lie through your application. Then, and five, you'll actually be called out, right? So if you've actually not done any community service and you've just got a certificate, and you'll be called out by the admissions committee because they will see through that hey, there's no depth in the essays. He's done 2 years of community service. We don't see that in the essays. And then during the interview process, they'll probably probe you and you'll be like toast. They'll like catch you like that. So that's what I would like to say is that's what you need to do. Secondly, to your question of how do you build your profile, like firstly, what are you really interested in? What are your passion? Right? So let's say you're really passionate about the environment, you want to do something, you see there's a lot of things wrong, and you want to fix it, care about it, right? So what do? Maybe you sign up with a non-profit which is all about planting trees in the Western Ghats in Maharashtra or somewhere else, because that's what you're passionate about. You're passionate about the environment, you get involved with a non-profit, you volunteer with them and plant trees in the ground. So there's a lot of things that you can do, but it goes back to what are you passionate about. So it's about following your passion. And also when you're looking at building your profile, you need to balance your personality. So let's say you're like this typical geek who's like really great in mathematics, like analytical stuff. You get like 95, 99 in your maths and physics and so on and so forth. Now, when you're actually thinking of building your profile, I would highly suggest do not like sign up for chess classes, because you see your left brain is overly developed, right? It'll be very easy for you to sign chess and do that. But what the admissions committee is looking at is, are you a rounded personality? Is there more to you than just analytical books and all of that? So if your analytical is strong, look on the other side, on the creative side. Maybe join up for guitar classes. Maybe, they want to check your social skills because your analytical skills are really good. You're a geek. They want to make sure that you're social, right? So sign up for dance classes. Sign up for a debating competition. Go join a non-profit which is doing a lot of community service. Play a sport. Become a captain of a team sport. So again, that shows a rounded personality. So basically the whole profile thing is about getting a well-rounded personality, right? So that's how you need to think about how you build your profile. Yes, you need to start early. So I say that you need to start like T-3 years. So if you want to get into a good undergraduate college, I would say start in grade 9, not even 10, because boards, exams and stuff. Start thinking about it in grade 9 already, 9, 10, because then you'll have 2 years and then you can really take off. And also do remember that admissions committee guys and women in there are not stupid, right? If you sign up for 10 different things 6 months before your application, they can see through it. They've seen all of that, right? Whatever you can even think about, they've seen that. The best thing is to be truthful and just be honest to this and stick to the process. And there are people out there that can help you, like me, who can help you. There are lots of other people who have like graduated from good business schools and are providing these consultancy services, right? It's not hard. You can do it by yourselves as well. You could also reach out to people who are alum of those good universities or who are still studying there and ask them how they did it, right? It's not rocket science, but it does take a bit of intelligence. It does take a bit of thought, planning, strategizing, and a game plan of 3 years, which again, they're testing you. This is again a quality of a leader. Can you create a plan for 3 years and stick to it, rather than being very spontaneous and you're really up one day and really down the other day. So yeah, that's about all profile building.
Now let's talk about building your skill. The world is your oyster. So find something that you're really passionate about and become a master at it. The biggest tip that I can tell you is take online courses, attend workshops, read books, but mostly don't be afraid to fail. Remember that every mistake is actually a lesson in disguise. So really, really embrace the learning curve, because I know it can be super frustrating, but at the end, your skills will soar if you're able to embrace the entire learning curve. So enjoy the journey, enjoy the process, and just keep on going. I really want to address one thing, and that is forget the outdated definition of success. Success in 2024 no longer means that you have to be 30 or 40. You can be successful in whichever phase in life you are. So, being successful can look like taking up all of the things that are of the highest priority to you. So, I think success for me is finding your purpose, making a difference, and just living a life that you love. So, please don't waste your life chasing somebody else's dream. Go and chase your own dream. Create your own definition of what success looks like for you. And don't let age hold you back. Start now, hustle hard, rest harder, and see your vision turn into reality. This year is about reaching your full potential. It's not about being perfect, it's about trying to be your best self every single day. So I would 100% recommend you to set some ambitious goals and try to push yourself harder. Please don't let anyone tell you that you can't, because you genuinely can. You have the power to achieve anything that you set your mind on to. You have the power to achieve anything that you set your mind to. So, what are you waiting for? Grab your passions, your skills, and your dreams and build the incredible future that you can't wait for. This is your year. 2024 will be epic. So if you liked the video, please subscribe below and share it with people. It can genuinely help me reach my 2024 goals. And let's build ourselves together. Stay tuned for more such videos, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.